Hello, baby.
I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends. Come inside, look inside, look inside.
I'm Johnny K.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that... Oh, I'm getting hypnotized. Why this? What's going on with the hypnosis? It's Tim Heidecker here, and I am here to tell you we are live. It is February 27th.
Look at that drop there. That was beautiful, beautiful.
I'm back home in Glendale, California, in my garage, which I did convert into a workspace music recording facility, then into a TV studio, one of the big TV studios in Glendale, here in my garage. And we're excited to be back live. I've fresh from the bus. Our bus arrived from Phoenix, Arizona, Wednesday morning, pulled up to JP, the tour manager's house, up in wherever he lives. Can't remember.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah, let's just say that.
A lot of haters.
Yeah, let's not worry about that. And we arrived in around 9 a.m., unloaded the bus, and I had to get an Uber because my wife was at school and the kids are at school, and came home to a nice empty house. What a wonderful time it was.
How come you, the star of the show, doesn't get dropped at your house?
Wow.
Laughing.
Yeah, really. I don't work that way. I'm not some kind of diva. What are you talking about?
People.
Plus, getting that bus up up these hills is nothing easy about that. Anyway, we'll get into all of that. We got such a great show planned for you today. We got music from Bonnie Prince Billy. What? Talk about a guy that I used to listen to in college. Palace music, Palace Brothers, Palace Greatest Hits, Will Oldham, Bonnie, quote, Prince, unquote, Billy. Hello. This is big.
Did a beautiful pre-recorded session.
Yes, it's not live, but who cares? What's the point? What's the difference?
I got to see him on Valentine's.
We already had him
night.
on the goddamn show a couple weeks ago on Zoom.
That's right.
A few times he's been on.
And anyhow, I got DJ Douggpound back with me.
Good morning.
And Victor the Burger.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Tim, when you were gone, I
couldn't stand it.
I was stressed out.
Couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it.
But I'm happy you're back.
I couldn't stand it.
What's he doing there?
He's just mad about people coming into this country that he believes they shouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk
couldn't
about that
stand
Trump
it.
gold card. You hear about the Trump gold card?
No, like a credit card?
It's like some kind of.
It's like instead of a green card.
It's a gold card for advanced people.
Condoms.
People with high intelligence.
Need that.
Well, listen. We got so much to talk about, so much to do.
I'll give you a bass solo.
It's a great band.
That reminds me of my time in. I was just only last week was I in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. New Orleans. This was wild, folks. I was. We had a couple shows left, and our show was at this place called Tipitina's, which is like a storied, legendary rock club down there in New Orleans. Great spot. I really liked it there.
We keep it in tip-top
Yes,
shape.
thank you.
We call it sometimes tippy-top shape.
Tipitina. and we knew this going in, but turns out that it was the first night of Mardi Gras, and right in front, like Max, show this video real quick. This was literally in front of the entrance to our venue, like hours before the show was supposed to start. If you can imagine how I handled this. Let's see. There's like, you can't see, there's like 40 Elvis impersonators waiting to go.
The big disco balls.
Yeah, it's like the start of the parade. It's like where it all gets staged. That's like out the front door of the club. And to make matters worse, we're like Fred, who turned out to be was a big secret, but Fred Armisen was our secret surprise guest for the last few shows. And he was flying in and arriving at like hours before the show, and so the poor guy gets like in an Uber from the airport, and like the Uber can only get so close to the venue. You know what I mean?
Did he take a float?
He's got to take a float, transfer to a float. But much love to Fred, because there isn't a guy who's with a more even-tempered kind of attitude, right? I mean, you guys don't know, but maybe you do. Maybe you do. You've worked with him.
Yes, I do know Fred.
But it's like, you know, he's like, yeah, I had to walk here. I'd walk a couple blocks, but it was fine.
You've never seen him get upset or lose his cool a little bit?
Not really.
How many beads did he show up with?
I got some beads thrown at me, and you know what? I just embraced the whole damn thing. I couldn't get the smile off my face. I was walking around.
Did you earn those beads?
It was like,
yeah, exactly. That's
there
what
were
we
these
need
like
to
there
know.
were two separate marching bands in the parking lot across the street, and there was also like this guy with giant speakers blasting like Christina Aguilera or something. It was just a cacophony was the word I'd go with. And I just thought it was just so amusing. And by the way, they had to hold doors like a half hour because there's just no way to get people in. But then as soon as the parade started and just, you know, as you can imagine, once the parade moves from an area, there's no reason to be in that area anymore, right? So boom, parade goes, bing, goodbye, and then it was a ghost town, except for my loyal audience. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I just thought it was great. Because you know what it was? It wasn't like French Quarter malarkey. It was like local parade shit. It was like didn't feel like it was over touristy or anything like that. Anyway, anything else, guys?
What was the best show of the tour?
New Orleans was actually quite high on the list, and it's surprising because usually you have a bad show in New Orleans. Usually not a lot of people turn out, and they're kind of edged. They're not a great audience, I hate to admit. But this Tipitina's crowd were fantastic. It was packed. I also thought our last show of the tour in Phoenix was one of the best shows of the tour. It was packed, and we were on another level.
What?
I believe, as a band. Fred was there. Doug, probably during your run, had to have been St. Pete.
Dog.
The rainy one?
Yeah, no.
That was not a
It
bad
actually
show.
turned out to
that
be
was
a really
good show.
It actually turned out to be
I'd
a fun
rather have
time.
a small crowd that's like all super into it than a
Yeah, we
big
had a
crowd of-
really interestingly small crowd at a venue that was very strange. It was like a mixed indoor outdoor. It had like a canopy, but
It was
then
outdoor.
It was outdoor with
Yeah.
a canopy, and of course it's the one show of the whole run where it was raining that day of a outdoor show. I mean, it probably rained other days actually, but.
Right.
And the rain passed, but it was strange. It was like I think it holds like 1,500 people, and there was like 95 people there or something.
Really, it didn't seem.
There was a couple
that-
hundred people.
It didn't seem that empty.
But it was strange, and we're up on this huge big stage, and yeah, I don't know the next time I'm playing Florida again, frankly, but that's okay. Big shows, Doug. You were at no, you weren't at the Chicago show. Of course, Chicago's always a great city for me. I should probably just do shows in Chicago from now on.
We got to do Tim Fest Chicago next.
That's definitely on the conversation. I want to talk about the things that I don't miss from the road. That's a subject I was going to tell you about. Things that I will not miss, because I love so many things about it. I love the show. I love my band and my crew and Doug and Neil and Fred and everybody that was with us. Kyle Mooney. I have deep love, and I'm missing everybody already. I feel a couple things. And Doug, if you want to chime in, Vic, you've been on the road with us.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
have thoughts, I think a couple of things. in random order, automatic faucets when you go into any bathroom. I love coming home to my house and turning on my faucets, and they're just, not that I want to waste water, but I will dictate when the water is turned off.
That's not the first thing I would think of.
It is, okay. That's fine. I told you in no particular order.
Okay.
Every time I go into a venue or a coffee shop to use the bathroom, of course you guys know to do number 2. You can't do it on the bus, so you're going into coffee shops.
But I have. I
heard
done a number
Vic
2 on the
double
bus.
bagged it a few times.
I did,
on
yeah.
that bus.
Well, you're not supposed to,
Not
and that's why
supposed
you
to.
weren't on this tour.
I hear you on the.
Vic, I want to know how you
sink.
did it.
It's infantilizing.
Yes, it's like, and it goes off. You got to wave your hand
Can't
again.
trust me to turn my own faucet off. Get the fuck out.
Chances are they have not refilled the soap dispenser. To continue on, Doug, if you don't mind, venue towels. You're often given a shower there. They'll have the cheapest, thinnest one-ply towel you can imagine, trying to dry off. Guess what I did? I've never done this before in my life.
Dried off with toilet paper.
Close. I had this little shimmy towel, like something you do your car with, and I was shimmying off.
Microfiber.
And then I saw a roll of paper towels. And I said, I'm going to use these paper towels. It's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't do it on a regular basis.
Don't squeeze the Charmin.
I don't like any more door codes where you get to the backstage and go 5793,
Right.
and then I immediately forget what it is. I'm not remembering. I can't remember 4 numbers. I can't do it. They're all random. It's like, give me. Every venue should have 1, 2, 3, 4 as their back. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1. Or 6969. Don't go like 5273.
1, 2.
I have a big problem with America's highways. It is so bumpy out there. It is in such disrepair. It should be smooth. You should be like gliding on ice the whole time, except when you want to stop. And as much as I love my audience, I would say that the small percentage of them who get very drunk and then see me after the show and want to talk, I have an impression of them that I want to do. This is them. I just want to say I know you don't want to talk to me. I know you don't care what I think. I know. But you're fucking awesome. I'm sorry. You're fucking awesome. And I'm I'm a nice guy. I'm just like, you're okay. No, he just keeps saying, you're good. Like, no, you don't give a shit what I
Keep going.
think anyway. But I can't believe you're here. I can't believe it. And I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all. A drunk person talking to a sober person is not a fun dynamic. You know what? Just whatever. And I'm like, you're good. You're good, man.
Tim.
Don't worry about it. All right? Just spaghetti and just whatever. All right, well, I got to go back. The only thing is I have to go back inside. You don't want to talk to me. Goodbye. I do. No, I do. And I'm like, I do want to talk to you. I'm excited. Let's hang out. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself.
I couldn't understand a word I was saying.
They must come up to you all the time.
Oh, I mean,
Doug. Oh shit. Fuck. You go. You don't want to talk to me.
no, they don't say that.
Where's Tim?
They want to talk to you, but they do. They say a lot of nice things to me, but then they keep going, and I don't know. I'm like, thank you for coming. That's great. I'm glad you liked it. And then they tell me my resume. You know.
Oh yeah.
You edited Tim and Eric, and that editing was just like it inspired. You know, like. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm glad that it inspired you. I don't know where to go.
You don't forget it. You probably think I'm an asshole. I don't. Oh, I don't. I don't think you're an asshole. You just drank too much. You've been drinking since 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm high.
That's all I have. Doug, do you have something you won't miss from the road?
I'm drunk. I'm high.
Well, yeah, sleeping on the bus. I don't know. It was difficult. Not a lot of sleep during the driving part. Like I fall asleep before the bus starts moving. Then around like 3 a.m. it starts to go, and then I'm
You're all over the
and then he's like hitting the brakes, and I'm like just in a dark like coffin. Like I wish I could at least have a window to see like
That would be nice
everything's
to
cool
peek
out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a few times you wake up and you're like, oh, he's definitely dead, and we're now just we're like completely.
He had his heart attack, and we are
careening down the side of a hill.
How was his
careening definitely
driver?
off the edge of a cliff.
Because like remember one driver we had, like JP had to ask him to chill out because he kept grinding it and like, "Arr!" like
yeah,
like,
this guy was kind of. He was a bit of a grump. He was a bit of a kind of a.
Yeah.
He was like a little. He was a good driver.
He
but-
quit smoking like right before the tour.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I quit smoking, man, because my blood pressure's going through the roof. I'm like, don't tell me that. I want to hear about your.
And he was
heart
coughing and
attack.
hacking every morning.
Oh God. Yeah, every morning I'd get up and sit in the front area, get some coffee. Okay. But
I would be happy
let me
if
just say, shit. I'm John Stewart over here cutting my hand on my can. See that even, right?
Fuck.
That's fantastic. I love that. Anger.
That.
Oh man.
Wow.
Vic and Vimmer. Vic and Vimmer.
Look at this.
But I had so many
physical
nice
comedy.
people say something like to the effect of this one guy in oh, thank you. My paper towels.
There they are.
It's like I just got out of the shower. So many people, like I saw this guy in Phoenix who was like, hey man, I'm a paramedic. I work late nights. And what I do, and I come home, I put on office hours, and it is how I decompress. It is how I get through
that's
life.
nice.
And so many people saying that. They're just like, thanks for keeping me sane during this time. Everybody's so fucking depressed or scared or full of anxiety. And they should be. It's a nightmare every day. Can you hear what these ghouls are doing? Fucking ghoul city out there. And, but it's worth it because those egg prices just plummeted. Just got my free eggs. Did you guys go down to Ralph's and get your free eggs?
You know what I don't like is people keep posting these things like I keep seeing my eggs now as going around.
Yeah. I saw you got defensive. You said you wrote that.
I did. Well, it was my
your word.
No, I came up with the whole concept, but you added the nest, I think. I mean, it's always a collaboration.
Of course.
But
that's why I wouldn't have ever said I wrote that.
We should be posting these. I wrote the sketch.
I'd love to see the.
I have it on a Google Doc.
I missed it. What happened? Somebody stole the idea?
No,
they just reposted.
Oh, they
them.
reposted.
Doug's just claiming.
Well, yeah, but then you
Well,
don't really get
sometimes they're like,
credit.
"Who came up with this?" And I go, "I did."
Yeah.
Was it your idea to have Bobby Bacala from The Sopranos in it?
Of course, I said we got to get it.
Matt, we should talk to somebody at this point of the show.
We should.
It feels
we
like
should.
I'm talking into a vacuum.
Let's talk to Natalie. She needs some advice.
Natalie Merchant from 10,000 Maniacs.
Yeah, that's who it is. Celebrity Zoomer.
Hello, Natalie. How can I help you, darling?
So I had a question. Right now I live in Louisville, Kentucky. Which
Go visit
is a deep
Will Oldham.
red state.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll do. That's not the question.
Is your question is who should I visit?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. Sorry. But okay, I'm moving to Wisconsin this August. So it'll be my first time living in a swing state. And during like election cycles, whenever they bring people on and they're like, "Oh, I'm an undecided voter," and then they do a debate, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm still undecided."
Right.
I want to be one of those people so fucking badly. And I want to be like the most confusing and infuriating person. And I want to piss off both sides. And I want some advice on how you think I can do that.
Oh, that's great. Well, I don't know how you get yourself in the position of being asked to do that. I think hopefully they won't find this clip. That would disqualify you immediately.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think
what
it's
are
hard to
some things
do
that I could
it.
say
It's hard to
that
do
would
without it
confuse
feeling like an
everybody?
obvious troll, right?
Yeah.
I love the idea. Let us work on that off the show, and then pitch you some ideas because I don't want to. Some people think you're supposed to just have
Okay,
all the
perfect.
answers right away, and I'm like, why wouldn't I just think about it?
That could be a running
just
thing.
think about
Other
it. Let me
people
know.
can offer advice on the show.
Yeah,
today.
good idea.
How do we confuse pollsters?
We'll make a thread for it on the
That would be great.
patreon.com chat area. Thanks for your call, though.
Perfect. Thank you
got
so
a perfectly good couch there. I'd use it.
Oh, she muted herself.
That took longer than a telegram to get to her somehow. Although telegrams can be pretty quick.
I'm sorry, I muted myself. I thought you guys were done with me. I'm working right now, so I have to work on my coffee table.
I understand.
Back to work.
What she does? She refurbishes coffee tables. What's your job? I refurbish my coffee table. That's your job? Who pays you? Well, I have a loan. I took out a loan, and I'm being paid by the loan. Oh, I have a good business idea, Doug.
Yes, sir.
It's the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open a place called the Spear.
The spear.
Yeah.
It's what? How does that work?
The Spear. It's shaped like a spear, like a big long sword.
Uh-huh.
And it's very narrow in there, and everyone stands like single file to watch the show.
Single file.
But it's like canted like this.
Is it like tubular so they can look up and see down?
It kind of goes up like that, like a spear.
Okay. I see.
Shaped like a spear.
I like a single file show.
Problem is the bathroom is behind the band, and you have to figure out how to get there. But we haven't gotten into the murky details yet. But I think the Spear would be a good place, right next to the Sphere. Anything?
I mean, there's a lot of people would maybe mistake it for the Sphere, the similar sounding name, so it could happen.
I think it sounds like a City of the Day sponsor.
Oh, let's do
quite
that.
Frankly.
The city of the day.
My mouse pad's all wet, so I don't have full control over my computer.
Much more to say.
Let's see. The City of the Day is sponsored by. Oh yeah, I remember where this was born. Toilet paste. Right. Do you love greasy American food but hate all the wiping it takes when it's time to drop the logs? So do I. That's why I use toilet paste from Crumb, the one swipe easy crack spackle that will save you time and effort. Just scoop some toilet paste with the included tool, smooth in one coat from taint to coin slot, and you're good to go.
You're a real crumb bum.
Toilet paste will completely adhere to the moist kibble. The paste will quickly dry and flake off down your trousers throughout your day, so you can get more done. And the crumbs will smell good. Okay. Available in Honey Nut Cheddar, Tangy Tiramisu, and Original. What's Original, I wonder? So grab a tub of toilet paste, the new TP, available at Home Depot. I can't wait to hear the jingle. It's my favorite part of this day, of the day.
I will spackle my crack with toilet paste.
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 Sure. Beautiful. Great stuff. I will spackle my crack with toilet paste. Who is our city of the day?
I just thought of another idea for a product. People get these coin slots.
Wait,
when their pants
Doug,
fall
write it down. Write it down. Don't tell everybody.
Yeah, no spoilers on this episode.
I want to hear it.
Okay, if you want another coin slot related product, I'll write that down.
Yeah.
We need the City of the Day from Chad.
People don't call him the coin slot anymore.
Oh no, we have a Chad in the chat.
This guy's a real Chad too.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, Chad. What's up?
What's up, Chad? What do you got for me today?
Coming in from Aurora, Illinois.
Okay. Have the gangs taken over?
That's Colorado.
No.
Oh, it's Aurora, Colorado.
No, but I've heard ice is here, but that's about it.
All right. How's your day going?
It's good. Just hanging, doing some sewing in my cubicle.
I think Chad's calling in from the set of Severance.
Oh.
How do you mean?
No.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Kind of.
Oh.
no, they
Oh,
do.
way
Are
too
you
many
sewing?
discs.
Do you say
Yeah, what do
you're
you sew?
sewing?
What do you
I'm
sew?
curious
What do you
about that.
sew?
Or knitting?
Well,
So,
I'm copying a T-shirt, but I'm in project management. But I'm also watching Wonder shows. And
Oh. While
Yeah.
you're listening, well, I thought you'd be watching Office Hours.
oh no, I got to keep a DVD going, otherwise the screen, what do you call that? Sleeps on me. Then they know I'm not working.
wait, do you have to report what you've done this week to like an overlord?
But I have been messing with my friends that work at Fermilab in Batavia, and all the email says is, "What do you do?" and followed by, "This is Elon." But
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. That you get these people are getting these emails. I'd love to send one of those to Vic.
I'm still trying to figure out how to answer that. So I
should
don't
send
know.
it to all of you. I need 5 bullet points by tomorrow. What you do here at Office Hours.
All right. Well, thanks for the city of the day. Is that is this a Chicago adjacent Illinois, or are you in the South somewhere?
We're about an hour west of Chicago.
Copy that.
So, but you must have cool bosses, though. They kind of back out if you're able to do stuff like that, right? They're not. Really watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I've been here for like 10 years, and then whenever there's anybody new, they're like, "What the hell does that dude do?" Because I skateboard around the warehouse too, and I mess around in the test kitchen.
What do you guys
fun
make?
job.
What company is this? What do you guys make?
I won't say the company name, but I design kitchens for McDonald's.
Whoa.
You design
And
kitchens for
outside,
McDonald's.
It's like an outside thing.
Didn't they have that figured out by now?
Billions of hamburgers.
They want to make it faster.
We were at this weird McDonald's in Van Horn, Texas, where we all ate dinner. You see JP's picture of that somewhere?
Oh yeah, with Greg was there, right?
No.
I thought you were joking. It was actually a McDonald's.
Sure. You know that picture? It's like we did the Last Supper.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That's a
And-
good pick.
Oh, and you're on one of those
Oh, look at this.
treadmill desks.
Oh yeah.
I should get one of those for here.
What?
man.
This guy's doing like 5 things at
amazing.
once.
He's got ADD.
Here, let me show you guys. Yeah, so you got the treadmill right there. There's the
Oh, yeah,
snowing,
that's cool.
And then there's the other
I
stuff.
love it. Nice yoga
skateboard.
ball.
Oh
But,
yeah,
anyway, thank you.
Snowboard
Is that
in
a
there
snowboard?
too?
Yeah.
You gonna go snowboarding in your
Yeah.
cubicle?
I did. There's
They
no
had
more
s-
snow a lot.
All right, thank you very
You ever
much.
go up to Wilmot Mountain?
Cascades.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Keep on trucking.
They had so many weird,
There
so much weird art at this McDonald's. There was this big like silver feather on the wall, and just thinking
One
about.
of these prototype restaurants or something?
I don't know.
What is that?
But I'll tell you what, it was good. The food was good, as you know, at McDonald's. It's always good.
What did you
Pull
get?
that
What's
up,
your order, Tim?
Carson? You got that?
Yeah, we got it up right now.
You get the
JP
fish
thought this would be a
sandwich, right?
funny idea,
Oh.
and I thought it was a good idea too. But
Who's Judas?
well, I don't know. Who, according to the original painting, somebody from the chat might be able to tell us.
It wasn't a
I think
Josh,
it's on the. He's on the left, right?
I think it's
He's-
either Eric Paparazzi or Paparazzo and or
Connor.
Josh.
or who?
I
think
can't
it'd be
remember.
Josh next to Ellie, to the right of Ellie.
Yeah, we have to look
think.
into that. I bet the chat knows. We can look into
Someone's
who
gotta know.
Judas.
All right, that's enough, Carson.
Well, yes, but my order for
Yeah.
it's usually would be a fillet of fish, fries, and a Coke. And but on this day, because it was dinner, it was a dinner meal. It was a Big Mac. But you know what happened? They brought out the Big Mac to me, and they had 2 buns on top, and there's you know what I mean. There was no patty in between the 2 buns. It was just
weird.
2 buns. I had to go to the guy and say, "I'm sorry to do this to you, pal, but we got a
not the
major
recipe."
malfunction here. This is not the way I want to eat this sandwich that I only eat like twice a year."
The Big Mac has a middle bun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick.
I don't think I've ever had
Take
one of
that
those.
out. You don't need
No,
that.
it's-
No, that's
good.
good. You want it's more
Really?
filling.
Oh. I
Other
feel
than that, it was
sick.
great. It came back fresh, and then I'll tell you what I got. I got a McFlurry, a Oreo McFlurry after, and that was good too.
Ooh, those are
But
good.
the reason was if you're in Van Horn, Texas, there's that, and then there's a couple of restaurants that we burned through already that we had a good lunch at, a Mexican place. It was a good lunch, but that's about it. There's a Wendy's and if you're going between a Wendy's that's 2 miles away and a McDonald's that's 1 mile away, what are you doing?
You got to get that frosty. You got to go 2 miles.
You're not doing 2 miles for Wendy's.
Wait, the place is called Van Horn?
Yeah.
That's a cool name of a town.
Anyway, Matt, let's take a hotliner. I forgot. And let me just say 2 things. 2 promotional items to get through. Of course, this Sunday, the Oscar special returns on High Network. HighNetwork.tv is the only place to find the High Network. Why isn't it on YouTube? Fuck you! Every year it gets better. We've got something incredible planned for you, folks. And
music or the YouTube.
is that Woody?
That's Woody.
What did he say?
And I press the music or the YouTube.
Yes, thank you. And so make sure you're a member of HighNetwork.tv. Very, I would say, very distinguished, esteemed comedian. Very distinguished, esteemed comedian reached out to me yesterday out of nowhere and said, all I can watch is on cinema now. Can you believe that?
It's Jeremy Renner.
Wow. I want to know who. Tell me offline.
I'll tell you offline.
Adam Sandler.
Paula Poundstone.
I've basically retreated full-time into the world of on cinema, so thank you for that. This esteemed. All you need to know is an esteemed, highly regarded.
Hanging like that, Tim. Ooh.
Tim, how do you do it? You get back from this insanely long tour yesterday, then
Yeah.
you're doing office hours today, and then 3
What else
days.
am I going to do? What am I do? Lying on my ass? And by the way, most of the time I can still lay on my ass. Because what do you think I'm going to do right after office hours?
Well, I mean,
eat and
the
then lay
Oscar
on my
special
ass.
it's always like this big undertaking.
Yeah, but we've been just meeting and so much of it is like text messages back and forth and looking at stuff and hitting thumbs up and approving. And anyways, who's on the hot? Oh, and the second thing is Tim Fest in Austin is coming, Matt.
Oh boy, it's going to be a
Tim
blast.
Fest in Austin is happening March 28th, I think. 28th and 29th. Tickets are moving very quickly, so make sure. I met people, who in Dallas, of course, but I met somebody in, I think Nashville. A bunch of people traveling from out of state to attend Tim Fest. So make sure you get your plane tickets because these, you can now reserve a accident-free experience from Delta ahead of time. If you get your tickets in advance. But if you're waiting to the last minute, that they're going to put you on the defunct planes. That's what they have.
True.
They have the
true story.
The high-risk planes for people that don't book ahead of time.
For Lally.
I went on one of these accident-free trips and it was great.
Yeah, that's what I checked the accident-free tab on Orbitz.
All right, who's on the hotline?
Trevor, you're live on the hotline. It says you have a punch, but it might be.
Oh, it better not be a pun.
I got a pun.
A pun.
Oh.
Of course he's got a pun, not a punch.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
All right, let's hear it.
Here we go. In rock news, the lead singer of REM has split with his partner of 18 years. Despite the claims, his partner has assured the media that there is no animosity between him and the acclaimed rock and roll singer, stating that he was simply not Michael's type.
Thank you. Boy, I'll tell you this happened the other day. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what happened the other day. The director of Severance, in fact, the star of Zoolander, was at a restaurant and was hit with a glitter bomb.
Oh.
He was hit with a glitter bomb, man.
Wait.
Have you heard about this?
Stiller got glitter?
Judge, let me finish.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay.
He was hit by a glitter bomb. Coincidentally, as the waiter approached to offer them water, he said, "Stiller sparkling?"
I was there when that one.
Very good.
The setup was too real. I thought you were telling us something serious. Can we debut a new segment here?
Sure.
We have a new segment called "A Question from Elsie Drake." You guys know Elsie Drake. Right?
Elsie Drake, of course,
From
big
England.
big friend of the show.
Yeah. Carson, okay, you ready? Here's a question from Elsie Drake.
Featuring music by Woody Allen.
Hello, it's Elsie Drake here, age 104. I'm the sixth oldest lady in Britain, England and Great Britain I am. My question is, when you all made the Jonathan Carson's show in America. Did you like it? What was it like? Did you meet Mr. Carson at all? Is it true he had a horse and he loved that horse so much? Is it true mainly about the horse, please? Do you have any information, its weight or height? Thank you so much, but mainly the horse. Goodbye, it was Elsie here. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. I believe the heart of the question seems to be about Johnny Carson's horse.
The height and weight.
The height and weight. I don't know if Johnny Carson had a horse. I kind of think maybe he didn't. But we could ask Google.
Yeah.
Vic, do you want to ask Google about that?
I can Google that.
Elsie
Did Johnny
Drake.
Carson have a
That's
horse?
Elsie's question.
I am a fan of the Johnny Carson show. When I see clips of it, I often watch and I enjoy him as a host. I think he was a great host. Apparently not a very nice man.
You know who did Doc? Doc Severinsen, he owned and raced horses.
Really?
Apparently.
Should we try another hotliner?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. This is Gabriel. Gabriel, you're live on the hotline.
Gabriel, how you doing? You all right? Hello, Gabe.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a tour bus driver. Can you believe that you have a tour bus driver in your audience?
Yeah, I can. I would think we've got all kinds of people in our audience. We've got vets.
But
we've
man,
got.
I'm always so bummed that I never get to go on tour with Tim Heidecker. But even more than that, I would love to go on tour with Doug and Vic.
Oh well, thanks a lot.
Interesting.
You've just guaranteed me passing on you. In fact, you've guaranteed anybody named Gabriel, because I'm not going to bother to find out your full name. So I'm going to just put a kibosh on anybody named Gabriel driving me for the rest of my goddamn life.
Would you allow a number 2 on the bus if it was me asking?
I may. Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I'm getting excited.
Gabriel, what's your preferred? Are you a Prevost guy?
Oh, absolutely. Of course. What other is there? Eagle?
Can I ask you what company you work for?
I'm not going to say that on the air.
Fair enough. Are you driving right now?
I'm driving with a headset on safely and responsibly. Actually, I just drove past Pasadena and just wrapping up with Fantagram.
Fantagram. Okay, cool. How were they?
Yeah.
How were they?
It was just fine. It was just a short run. I was filling in for somebody else.
Okay.
We need some dirt. We need some bus driver, stories.
I don't know who they are.
No, he's not going to do any dirt.
I can't do that on the air, but
you don't have to name names.
Man, too bad.
Well, let me ask you this question, because I think this is a question a lot of people have about bus drivers. Your sleep schedule. So how easy is that to adapt to, then to sort of what happens when you're not driving the bus? Are you able to go up into that hotel room at 10 a.m. and actually sleep? Are you getting rest?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, hey, I'm responsible, so I'm all sober. I don't do any of that craziness. And yesterday we arrived to San Francisco at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I enjoyed my afternoon. It was a beautiful day in San Francisco. And around maybe about 1 o'clock, I called it a day. And I got plenty of sleep.
Plenty of sleep, and you get up at what, 11 or something, or 10? And
I usually get about an hour and a half before bus call, and that's enough for me to be ready. And I slept yesterday for probably about 9 hours.
Oh, great!
Really good.
But then when you get
off, so I needed to recover.
So then when you get off the road, let's say you're home for a couple weeks or something. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just constantly going from one thing to the next. But do you ever transition to a daytime schedule?
Yeah, I do, and I figure it out. But yeah, I have a son at home, and so I've made a decision to not just be gone all the time because I love my son more than anybody else.
I love your son more than you love your son, believe me.
What's the worst part of the country? What's the worst and the best part of the country to drive in?
Well, my favorite part is the Pacific Northwest. It's not the best to drive in, but yeah.
Well, I don't know if you heard the show earlier, but aren't you so depressed and angered by the state of the American highway system?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But yeah, I mean, lots of people are kind of driving a little too fast, though.
Yeah, but man, I remember we were going from Boston to, I think we were going from Boston to D.C. during the night.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Yeah, traveling through. I was woken up in the middle of the night. I was literally I was in the back like, oh, what the like just bounce around. I looked at my map.
The Cross Bronx Expressway.
That's what it was. I looked at my map. I said, we're going through the fucking Bronx, and it was like going through Beirut after a fresh bombing. It's like going through Dresden.
It's never been good.
Terrible.
Where you from?
Somebody, I don't know if it was Doug, somebody, maybe it was.
I'm real honored.
I think it was JP. He said, you know what we need to do? We need to shut New York City down for a full year and give it a good, deep clean. And we should do that with America. We should shut the whole country down, put everybody into a deep sleep, except for maybe like Martians come down and fix all the roads.
Well,
I don't know how it would work.
Can I ask? Can I reframe my question? Is like, what states have like nicer roads, or like, what's a more pleasant driving, or who has the worst and the best driving experiences as far as the states are taking care of their infrastructure?
The best is Nebraska and South Dakota.
Yeah, and I tell you why.
Why is that?
The reason is there's just not that much. There's just not that much road traffic. Like the places that have the best roads are where there's just not as much travel happening. Right.
The pounding.
I just finished I-5 and it's getting pretty rough these days.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for checking in. Traffic report, Gabriel. I appreciate your service to the performing arts community. We really do. All the bus drivers I've had, we've had better ones. We've had ones where like, that guy was okay. But I am so grateful that you guys are out there keeping us safe. And it's not a job that has a lot of glory involved, but you do. It's unbelievable the patience and the concentration and the sacrifice you're making to being away from your family. We salute you. Official office hour salute.
Thank you. Hey,
right.
before I hang up, can I ask you whose bus you ride on?
What do you mean?
Well, what bus company do you use?
Oh, I believe Stormtrooper. I got you, Stormtrooper.
That's a good question.
All right.
You know those guys?
Thanks. Sounds good. I'll have to let them know. Well, I've never worked with them, but I'm familiar. Yeah.
All right.
And what are they? Do they have a good reputation or what?
You should call Signature Coachworks. They're there in Huntington Beach. It's a good company.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
I'm not calling any bus companies.
Give them a call.
Okay. Oh, you guys have buses? You guys tour? What's your rate? What's your anyway? I'd go in there and fucking retool some of these buses too, by the way. I'd make some major adjustments.
What would you do?
First of all, everything needs to be tightened up because there's this like
oh yeah, those squeaking sounds.
So much squeaking and things, tension points just rubbing against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I tried to fix the surround sound system in the bus?
God, yeah. Terrible.
They were telling me funny stories about you. Like you brought in a full desktop computer and a desk and stuff.
I thought I was going to get work done.
No, that's the misconception about tour. The idea, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on that script I've been thinking about. I'm going to write this.
I did a lot of work on it.
Well, you're not headlining for 2 hours a night, running up and down, jumping up and down.
I'm doing longer than every opener set.
Much to our chagrin.
At least 25 minutes more.
The pounding.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What?
Jesus.
Pounding.
What's that?
Speaking of sounding.
The pounding.
Where's Kevin Jordan?
Oh no!
Shit.
What the? Who the fuck are you? Who?
Chris.
Chris?
Chris.
Your name is Chris?
Chris.
Crist, like Crist Novoselic from.
Style like Christiana, but it's Chris. Where is Kevin Jordan?
I don't know who Kevin Jordan is, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Do not lie to me right now. I'm in a fragile state.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Hi. Oh, are you ogling me right now?
All right, sit down. Would you just calm down?
I would love to.
Who's Kevin Jordan?
Are you gonna offer me water?
Okay.
Hi. I'm parched.
Okay, all right. I'll get you water. Jesus Christ. Would you like sparkling water or?
No,
Still
I'm chewing gum, and you know it's gonna be cold as ice.
Huh?
You're telling me you don't know where Kevin Jordan is.
I can find some.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Sit down, cowboy. It's fine.
Oh my God. First of all, Who are you? And who are you? And then who is Kevin Jordan?
I was almost positive. I followed a smell trail of my boyfriend Kevin Jordan to here. I was positive he was here.
No, we don't know Kevin Jordan. I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Crist.
Oh, right, Crist.
How do you follow his smell trail? Are you like a hound dog or something?
Crist.
Oh, not like Christ, but okay. You seem very upset.
I'm distraught. My boyfriend. Look, I'm going through a lot, okay? I've been searching through these hills for my boyfriend by smell. I was positive he was here. We're in a fight. He's running away from me. I'm determined to find him.
Okay, well, he's not here. So do you want to go somewhere else or?
No, I'm plopped down. I'm thirsty as fuck. I need a moment, please.
What was the fight about?
Okay, so Kevin Jordan is a sales associate at Modell's, okay?
At where?
Modell's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went over there to pick him up. I was going to surprise him. We were going to go on a date. And I get there, and I see him standing outside with some bitch I've never seen before.
Whoa.
They're smoking together.
Okay.
Now, the building is made of stucco, okay? So I was like, I can grip onto that. I scale the building.
Oh, jeez.
I'm mere inches from their faces, okay? I'm like this. Face down. My head is above their heads, but I'm engaging my core.
You're upside down.
I'm upside down, scaled on the building, okay?
All right.
My core is engaged. I'm a sleuth. I was born a sleuth. I was born this way.
Okay.
So I'm listening to them, and I hear this girl go, "Can I not get poof?"
Say again?
That's what I said. She said, "Can I not get poof?" It was an accent I've never heard before in my life.
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah, no problem." She leaves lipstick on his cigarette.
Uh-oh.
He passed it back. I don't like this. But I suck it in. I climb back. I scale myself back down the building.
They didn't feel you. They didn't see you or anything.
No, I said I was engaging my core and I was born a sleuth.
Got you.
I get back down. I decided I'm not going to say anything. Okay? I'm going to keep it all in and act none the wiser. We'll see if it'll come out in its own way. And it does. So I say to Kevin Jordan, let's go to our diner spot. We go to our diner spot. We always get ranchero burgers there. Thank you, sir.
What's a ranchero burger?
Bacon, cheddar. What would you think? Bacon,
All
cheddar,
right, well,
avocado.
listen, can you
I haven't heard of
calm
this.
down
It's
a
a
little bit?
burger,
Like
right?
people
I'm
are
sorry.
asking just reasonable questions. You're just jumping down everyone's throat.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm acting like this is like literally my problem. I'm a fucking like, bitch from hell. Like this is what happens to me. This is how I lose people. And like I really like you guys. I don't want that to happen.
Do you think it was innocent when he was just having a cigarette with a coworker?
What the fuck are you talking about? Why is he standing next to her smoking?
So you go to this, you go get your diner food.
We go to our diner. I order my ranchero burger. And he goes, "Oh, I think I'm going to try the spinach and feta omelet." What the fuck is that kind of combination? I've never heard of that in my fucking life. That's disgusting. Spinach and feta?
Yeah, that's pretty.
In an egg?
Like a Greek.
I've never heard that. Well, this is the thing. I look down at the menu. I'm like, where did he doesn't know from this. He doesn't know from spinach and feta. I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? I look down and I see Greek omelet.
Yeah, that's classic, yeah.
I said to myself, hey, what's that new girl's name at your job? He says, Gina Corvos.
Oh, that sounds Greek to me.
This bitch is a Greek.
Right.
I don't know what had happened. I blacked out. I blacked out at the table.
Holy
and I
shit.
supposedly, in my blacked out state, I drove back to Modell's and I grabbed Gina Corvos by the hair and I knocked her face into a clothing rack and her nose fell off.
Oh my God.
Her nose
How do you mean her nose
Her nose-
fell?
It's flat.
Wow.
There's 2 holes. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Holes completely flat.
Oh,
I
no.
knocked it off so good, no blood.
Whoa.
Like I lanced
That's
it. You know what
really
I'm saying?
surprising. Yeah.
It is surprising. I was shocked.
And
And now
this
he's
happened
mad
when?
at me. Huh?
This happened when?
4.5 days ago.
Okay. And now and what point, when was the last time you saw him?
4.5 days ago. I blacked out at the restaurant. Then I've been calling him, texting him. I'm looking for him all over. Haven't seen him. And you're not even going to comment on how good I look for the fact that I've been on the streets for 4.5 days.
I didn't know that. And you look great. I don't like commenting on people's appearances, as you know, folks
Feel like-
watching.
Look at me. I'm literally begging you for it.
You look great, Crist. You look great. Where did this hunt begin? Where were you? Where is this Modell's, or where is this?
Culver City.
Okay,
that's kind of far.
That's
So you could smell this guy from Culver City to here?
well, I was following a trail. I felt like I would turn when I thought I was.
What does he
him.
smell like that you can?
Musk.
Elon Musk?
Who? Ha.
The Tesla guy. It doesn't
How did you
matter.
meet this Jordan guy, Kevin?
Well, we used to work for the same company. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like pick up. My job now is that I collect quarters from machines, you
Okay.
know, or like you get a gumball or like a sticky hand, like
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
wrap it
yeah.
on your finger.
Vending machines. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sort
Like
of.
at a laundromat. So I
Uh-huh.
go and I pick up the quarters and I bring them to my boss and then I get a cut.
Oh wow.
And it's actually quite lucrative. Like there's only one company that does that in
Sure.
this area.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money from
So
coin.
he used to be my coworker and we would like, you know, drive around and then we started like butt fucking in the van.
Oh,
Nice.
TMI, right?
Wait, you were BFing in the coin van?
What's BF?
Think about it.
But fucking.
Oh, butt fucking, yeah. We would butt fuck in the van. Sometimes he would like stick his finger.
All
in
right,
the
thank
thing.
you. We're good on the details. So you're dating him, or you were dating him, but he's not.
We're still dating.
He's ghosting you. Is that what the kids would say now?
Yes, I suppose so, yeah.
Okay.
He's not responding to me. He's on the run. He's upset with me because I have violent tendencies.
You do. Well, you
I wouldn't
attacked
call
his,
it that.
You attacked his coworker.
Attacked?
You cut.
I was acting, it was, what is it in France? A crime of emotion?
I don't know.
What is that called? Crime of passion.
Okay. Well, that's still illegal.
I think we call that here too.
But I could get off. If I told this story in court, you're telling me I'm going to be in trouble.
I would think so. If you attacked somebody, it doesn't matter the circumstances, unless she was attacking you.
I
You
would
attacked
try to
Kevin or the
happen.
girl?
What?
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. You blacked out at the
I
omelet
was in a
situation.
blacked
Then you
out
found the
state.
girl. Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm just trying to put the story together.
I hear
Roy, do
you.
you have anything to say to me? You're my favorite one.
Has
Do you know who
Kevin,
we are?
Yeah.
No.
Is Kevin a violent guy like you? I mean, are you
No, he's
violent
so
to Kevin?
calm. He's so calm.
Are you in
He's a
love with
sweet
Kevin?
baby.
Yes. I love him. He is like, you haven't seen him, he's fat, but jacked.
No.
You know what I'm
I haven't seen
saying?
him.
Like he has a big stomach, but it's hard.
Oh wow.
He has tattoos all over.
Yeah.
Double zero gauges. Those are never gonna close.
Does he have a coin slot?
Huh?
Does he have a coin slot?
He puts it in my coin slot.
I mean, like when he's
You
when
hate
he's,
me.
when he's leaning over getting the coins out of the
yeah.
machine. Do you see a little crack? You-
Oh my God, we do that. We love doing that. If we see a crack, we're like, put the coin in, put the coin in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how we started dating.
Wow. Okay.
did that to me. He
Well,
has a dermal horn.
like I said, he's not here. He has what?
A dermal horn. Under the skin, he's had a horn placed.
Oh wow.
The
Really?
first time I saw him,
Cool.
I was like, I would love to sit on that.
Okay. You're a very charged up person, aren't you?
I've been told that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aries.
Have you? So have you been in violent relationships before, or been violent
Yes.
experiences?
Yes.
Really? All right.
I grew up in a violent household. Why do you think I'm fucking like this?
I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I'm not sure how you got here, but he is not here.
Walked here and I smelled him here, and I still don't believe any of you. I think that the cowboy is fucking keeping a secret from me.
Oh no.
You know any
You haven't
idea where this
said
guy
one
Jordan is?
word to me this entire time. And when I asked for water, you were the first one to say, "Oh, I'm gonna get up and leave."
That's true.
Yeah, Vic, you haven't said a word. It's
I
kind
wear
of
musk. I wear musk, so that's probably.
Do you have any
what's
clue
going on.
where this Kevin
Yeah.
Jordan? You know who this Kevin Jordan is?
No, but I do wear the same cologne as him.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Can I smell on you?
If you really want, yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's.
That's literally it. You smell gorgeous.
Oh, thank
Are
you.
you?
Thanks.
Can I
Do you?
see over here?
Are you attracted to Vic?
Well, the smell is like doing something to me.
Really? Oh,
I
wow.
really believe in like pheromones and like.
Oh, really?
You know, like spiritual connection, cosmic connection.
Oh yeah.
Do you believe in that?
I've heard about it. Yeah, but
You can't even look me in the eye.
I can't. No.
Are you married?
Yes.
I don't see a ring.
I know.
Because you're a fucking liar.
He's just recently
I don't fuck with
divorced.
liars
Divorced,
anymore,
yes.
actually.
But you're seeing
staying
somebody?
that way. Yes, I'm seeing somebody. So
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay. Is it
Yes.
serious?
Yes.
That's same.
Yes.
So nothing between you two?
No.
I thought for a second, but like I
Maybe.
dropped it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
You
All right. I'm gonna change my cologne.
What? No.
No. Oh. Okay. I'll
Keep it. It's the best scent.
It works. Okay. Good.
I think there's a spark here. I'd be curious to see how this. I don't know.
I mean, I'm interested. If I don't find Kevin Jordan, like I'll definitely give you my number, and you
Okay.
could like call
I'm
me.
looking for a
anytime.
side job as a coin operator too. So
For real?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's lucrative.
Okay.
We drive around in a van.
Uh-huh.
And
and what happens in the van?
Well,
I used to butt fuck with Kevin Jordan, but
let me just take a Matt.
People are
If we go to
into
the
different
hotline, I'm gonna go. We do have an audience watch. I don't know if you're familiar. We're doing a live show right now.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
Okay, well,
I figured when I saw this was a garage, I was like, oh, Kevin Jordan's gonna be in there.
Right. Let me ask the audience if anybody knows Kevin Jordan. If they're on the hotline, does anybody have any updates on if they know where Kevin Jordan
Yes,
is?
exactly. That's a good idea.
Yeah, if anyone, I'm not.
you don't
really-
share locations with him on the phone.
No, I don't do that shit.
I don't
That's
think
immature.
so.
Well, that would save a lot of trouble, you know.
Yeah, there's no sign
Shut
of
up.
Kevin Jordan here, so maybe we should take a little break,
Good idea.
collect
No.
our thoughts. We can watch a little. You like music? Do you like Bonnie Prince Billy?
What did you call me?
What's your favorite kind of music?
Black Eyed Peas.
This is more of like a Jelly Roll kind of vibe, I would say. You like Jelly Roll?
Who?
Jelly Roll, the singer.
I like to eat a jelly roll.
Do you like sort of like country music?
No.
Okay.
Great, you'll love
Have you ever
this.
heard of? Let me ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever heard of Bob Dylan?
I guess so. I'm not like stupid. Like,
Right. The Beatles?
yeah, I've heard of the Beatles.
Okay. The Rolling Stones?
Yes.
Okay.
You think I'm a child? You think I'm an ignoramus?
Willie Nelson?
You're treating me like an ignoramus. I don't know who that is.
What about Four Non-Blondes?
What's up?
What's
we're
up with that?
talking.
What about, have you ever seen the movie, or have heard of the movie The Godfather?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Cool. All right.
That
What
is
about
one of-
David Lynch? Do you know who David Lynch is?
No.
Now we're getting. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hone in who this person. You know, like where your background. Are you from the East Coast?
Yeah.
Okay. Jersey.
Sure.
Sopranos?
What are you asking me if I've seen the show?
Yeah.
The television show?
Of course, yeah.
I don't like the way you guys are speaking to me.
I apologize. Why don't we take a break
It's
and
just a
try to
simple
cool the
question,
air
it's not-
here?
Like I'm an ignoramus.
Trying to get to know you.
I want your skin. I want your mouth.
Who did you vote in this recent election?
No, I'm not voting for president. I'm sorry. I don't like either of them. What do you want from me? He annoyed me.
Okay.
And he's ugly.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't like to vote.
I couldn't stand it. Go fuck yourself.
Don't vote.
Right. That seems to be a common sentiment amongst your demographic. Matt, it is 11 o'clock. You were sort of petitioning for a break. I think it's a good opportunity to clear the air and maybe get Crist some assistance with finding her boyfriend.
You guys like me?
Absolutely. I love everybody. Why don't we... This is a very exciting opportunity that we had to I was, of course, on the road, but Mr. Will Oldham was in town with... What's his name?
Oh, with Emmett Kelly.
Emmett Kelly.
Who lives here from the hard quartet.
Isn't that
you've
Sad
heard of
Clown?
him.
Say again?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't Emmett Kelly Sad Clown?
I don't know.
The Sad Clown.
Who's the sad clown?
the one that looks
you're
like
right.
that.
You're right. You're right.
My
That
grandma
was his name.
loved that clown. That shit was all over my house growing
I don't
up.
have any idea what clowns my grandparents
Like
liked.
this.
It's one thing I don't know.
See? You guys don't. You're an ignoramus.
About my lineage.
You don't know shit.
I don't know if my grandparents had any opinions on clowns. They came in and did a beautiful performance. They did several songs. We're going to be playing one song right now, and if you want to see the rest, how's that going to work, Matt?
Well, we're going to play a second song at the end of the second half, and then we'll release the full 4-song set on our Patreon later today.
Crist, are you do you have anything you want to share with our audience before we go to break?
Kevin Jordan, if you're watching this, which I bet you are, this seems like your vibe.
I don't know if
Come back. Like, come back. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just grew up in an abusive household.
All right. Well, on
Can
that
I plug
note,
one thing, Tim?
Oh, yes.
Next week, March 5th, I'm going to be at the Lodge Room.
March 1st at the Lodge Room.
It's a David Lynch tribute show, and I'm going to be doing one song with...
Who's David Lynch, you're thinking?
He's
a film director.
Well, we'll explain that later, but we're doing the music
I
of
know
David
him.
Lynch that night. I'm doing one song.
Cool.
You saw The Straight Story?
With Maylee Todd.
No, I saw Eraserhead.
Very nice.
I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Say that again, Doug. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And I'm going to
Oh, it's
apologize.
okay.
for that.
March 5th, if you're in LA, come to the David Lynch tribute show. I'm doing a song with Maylee Todd for a show Bambina's putting together. It's going to be a wonderful night. So you should...
I love Bambina.
You should come to that if you're going to be in...
I'm not going to be here. I'm probably going to be halfway to Wyoming at that point on a sniff trail. But wow, I love Bambina.
All right, take it away, Bonnie Prince Billy and the sad clown himself, Emmett Kelly. We'll be back after these short messages, this short performance, and a video from Vic. Join us at patreon.com/Office Hours Live for more incredible content from the Office Hours crew.
If you're asking my opinion, I'm just an ordinary man. Lord knows my intentions, and He knows just where I stand. Right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter what side you're standing on. Can't we all just get along as life keeps rolling on? Rolling on and on. It won't be long till we're gone. Turn to dust. In God we trust. We're rolling on. I've made some bad decisions, and I still make mistakes. When I see the things that man can do, it makes this poor heart break. A lie's the lie, truth's the truth. It's all up to me and you. Something to think upon as life keeps rolling on. Rolling on and on. It won't be long till you're gone. Turn to dust. In God we trust. We're rolling on. Yeah, tempted by the lure of a liar who preys upon the foolish and the weak. If we rely on love to lift us higher, all things would be alright for you and me. Rolling on and on. It won't be long till we're gone. Turn to dust. In God we trust. We're rolling on. Turn to dust. In God we trust. We're rolling on.
about to be mesmerized. It's here. It's wild. It's sweeping the nation. It's Fushigi!
Fushigi. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's the coolest thing ever, and I can do it.
Hi, I'm Tim Goey, and this is Fushigi. We're gonna show you how to unlock the secrets of Fushigi, the magic gravity ball. No strings, no tricks. Magic? Maybe. An illusion? You decide. You can make Fushigi defy gravity and appear to float in midair with maneuvers like the prayer cross, the enigma, levitation, and so many more. It floats, it levitates, it will confuse the senses with its mind-blowing movements. Young or old, big or small, anyone can Fushigi from the minute they pick up the magic gravity ball. And with a little practice, you can conquer Fushigi.
This is so amusing.
I think it's fabulous.
I get it now.
Everyone loves Fushigi, and you don't have to be a magician. It's relaxing, even therapeutic. Best of all, it's just amazing. It floats.
It's awesome. Fushigi.
From basic maneuvers to the advanced, even control more than one Fushigi at a time. You can do this. Mystify, amaze, and confuse your friends in just minutes. Now it's your turn to master Fushigi.
Fushigi.
It's sick. It's so much fun. I love it.
It's amazing.
I love it.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.